live here at Uintah River in Fort Duchesne. We have a great game. I'm Brandon Jones reporting from VTV. We got the Uintah River Warriors versus American International. And a couple weeks ago they had this matchup and American International lost it to the Warriors. And so they're wanting some revenge, coming back here to play the Warriors. And man, we have a good game set up for you. Big keys to the game for Uintah River is protect the ball, limit turnovers. And so this season they've been really good about everything except just turning the ball over. And when they have such a fast-paced offense, it's really hard to keep the ball in your hands. So they want to limit that from like 20 to like 10 a game. So they want to cut their turnovers in half. Talking to the coaches as well, get the freebies. So that means that, you know, free throws they haven't been very good at. They want to get all those that they can. And then shots at the rim, right at the rim, easy layups, easy lay-ins. They want those to go in. And number 3, to have the fast-paced chaos-style basketball and be unpredictable on offense. So, you know, when you think of the word chaos, you think of turnovers. But, you know, they want to limit their turnovers. But what they want to do is be unpredictable on offense and just keep American on their toes. And on the other side, American International, their keys to the game, use their height in the paint and dominate the boards. And do they have height? They ever do. Slow down Uintah River's transition game at number 2. And, you know, if you know Uintah River and you've seen them, you watch them, how fast play they do, it's hard to slow them down. And so that's what they want to key on. Number 3 is find the open guy. So they just want to move the ball around and just find the open guy. Very solid team with great size and ability to hit the 3. Before they do their starting lineups, they're going to do the senior festivities, I think, on it's one of their last games of the year. And
Number 54, Michael. Number 11, Raul.
It looks like they're giving some awards to the other team, and this is really cool.
Number 23, Ray.
I believe this is how they're starting their starting lineup. So you got Paul, Lex, Christian, Michael, and Jaden is the starting 5 for American International. And for Uintah River,
Number 13, JP.
Capelli Sarawak is their starter for Uintah River. Mateo Sarawak, Walker Sarawak, Darrell Ninjaluk, Simone Gonzalez.
You want a picture, Coach?
So as these festivities go on, we're going to talk about this matchup, you know, with Capelli Sarawak is just an outstanding scorer. From this couple weeks ago when they played last, Capelli went off and had 30 points. Just an outstanding freshman, does a lot of things right, has great vision. And then Mateo Sarawak is a senior, and he brings that senior leadership. Had a huge game against Layton Christian. And it was awesome to see. They went to overtime. They lost it to Layton Christian, but Mateo hit a last-second 3 to put him in overtime. And then Walker Sarawak is like your pesky defender. Dude's in everybody's grill, can drive on anyone. It's going to be an exciting game.
Number 11, Izzy.
So we're going to go back to a commercial break and then come back in a few.
Founded in 1946 by the Savage family with a single truck, today, Savage is the leader in supply chain management solutions that are tailored to meet the needs of our customers across a variety of industries. We are a proud sponsor of high school sports coverage and the community here in the Uintah Basin.
Since 1933, the 7-Eleven Ranch restaurant has been committed to serving ranch-style home cooking made fresh from scratch every day. Over the past 85 years, we've been an active part of the community, supporting local events and basin athletes. And now we invite you to join us in a celebration 85 years in the making. Stop in today for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Be sure to like us on Facebook for limited time promotions as we celebrate 85 years of serving you. The 7-Eleven Ranch Restaurant, 77 East Main, downtown Vernal.
Some of the most important diagnostic tools in medicine today are in the radiology department. At Ashley Regional Medical Center, there are many modalities to choose from: CAT scans, nuclear medicine, MRI, 4D ultrasound, digital mammography, bone density scanning, and a totally digital format. The technicians at Ashley Regional are highly trained and are well known for their great customer service skills. If you need an x-ray of any kind, ask your physician to send you to Ashley Regional Medical Center for quality results.
We're greedy. We want to win it all. We want to be the best. You got to be strong. You got to be fast, and you got to have a gas tank that's so deep that you can't be broken.
At Strata Networks, we believe that today's children are tomorrow's future. Each year, we award nearly $50,000 in scholarships to graduating seniors, sponsor a group of juniors to attend the UREA Youth Leadership Challenge at Snow College, and send a group of students to explore Washington, D.C. as part of the FRS Youth Tour. This year, one of those students could be you. Apply now for scholarships and youth programs at stratanetworks.com.
Founded in 1946 by the Savage family with a single truck, today, Savage is the leader in supply chain management solutions that are tailored to meet the needs of our customers across a variety of industries. We are a proud sponsor of high school sports coverage and the community here in the Uintah Basin.
Since 1933, the 7-Eleven Ranch Restaurant has been committed to serving ranch-style home cooking made fresh from scratch every day. Over the past 85 years, we've been an active part of the community, supporting local events and basin athletes. And now we invite you to join us in a celebration 85 years in the making. Stop in today for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Be sure to like us on Facebook for limited time promotions as we celebrate 85 years of serving you. The 7-Eleven Ranch Restaurant, 77 East Main, downtown Vernal.
And we are back here at Fort Duchesne live. And they're just finishing up some senior festivities today. And that just kind of adds to the drama of how these games can go, because it puts the emotion into it. And you know, Mateo Saroap is a senior, and if you missed it, he was shedding a tear there. It's his last home game. I remember that being in high school, having my last home game, playing football. It's it's a surreal feeling. You're sad and you're happy because you want to move on, but you just know that you'll never play on the same court again in this style. So all the seniors of the girls team are on there too. Deshonia McCook. They put 4 minutes and 33 seconds left on the clock, and then they're going to start the game. We'll come back when they go to the lineups, and we'll hear from our sponsors.
Some of the most important diagnostic tools in medicine today are in the radiology department. At Ashley Regional Medical Center, there are many modalities to choose from: CAT scans, nuclear medicine, MRI, 4D ultrasound, digital mammography, bone density scanning, and a totally digital format. The technicians at Ashley Regional are highly trained and are well known for their great customer service skills. If you need an x-ray of any kind, ask your physician to send you to Ashley Regional Medical Center for quality results.
We're greedy. We want to win it all. We want to be the best. We've got to be strong. You got to be fast. And you got to have a gas tank that's so deep that you can't be broken.
At Strata Networks, we believe that today's children are tomorrow's future. Each year, we award nearly $50,000 in scholarships to graduating seniors, sponsor a group of juniors to attend the UREA Youth Leadership Challenge at Snow College, and send a group of students to explore Washington, D.C. as part of the FRS Youth Tour. This year, one of those students could be you. Apply now for scholarships and youth programs at stratanetworks.com.
Founded in 1946 by the Savage family with a single truck, today, Savage is the leader in supply chain management solutions that are tailored to meet the needs of our customers across a variety of industries. We are a proud sponsor of high school sports coverage and the community here in the Uintah Basin.
Since 1933, the 7-Eleven Ranch restaurant has been committed to serving ranch-style home cooking made fresh from scratch every day. Over the past 85 years, we've been an active part of the community, supporting local events and basin athletes. And now we invite you to join us in a celebration 85 years in the making. Stop in today for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Be sure to like us on Facebook for limited time promotions as we celebrate 85 years of serving you. The 7-Eleven Ranch Restaurant, 77 East Main, downtown Vernal.
All right, we are live back here in Fort Duchesne and finally going to get this game started. We're going to have some lineups from both teams, and then we're going to get this going. What a good game we have with Uintah River and American International. Right now they're going over the code of conduct. You know, in this league, they stress the sportsmanship, and it's just awesome to see. And when we were off camera, they were doing the senior things. So they also presented the seniors of American International and gave them gifts as well. And so just a huge, big sportsmanship type of league here. Aaron Christensen, the athletic director, does a really good job of getting all these players involved, and also on and off the court, you know, doing such a good job. And you know, it was so long ago. Let's go over the keys to the game again with the Uintah River Warriors. You know, they want to protect the ball and limit turnovers and get the freebies. They need to hit the free throws, their easy lay-ins, in the fast-paced chaos game. You know, they run. They love to run. And it just, if the other team can just keep up. And then your American International keys to the game, use their height. You can see that they have just a ton of length and a lot of height on their side. Slow down Uintah River's transition game. And, you know, that's hard to do because that's what they do best. And then find the open guy. So they want to pass the ball around, find the open guy. It's going to be a very competitive, awesome game. A couple weeks ago, they played this same game here. American International does not have their own home court, so they actually had to come here and play. And the Warriors were guests, and they're home this time. It's senior night. Here we go when Mateo wins the tip. No, American International gets the ball and brings it down the court. Gets it into their tall guy right away. Number 54 tries to put it in. No good. So like we said, this is going to be a fast-paced offensive game. Coach for Uintah River Warriors is Dave Sorensen. Great coach, very vocal on the sideline. Capelli Sarawak brings down the ball down the court. And Capelli is just an outstanding athlete. He's a freshman as he turns the ball over. But he gets it back, and he's going to go for a layup, and that's going to be an easy two for Capelli. Just talking about Capelli and his vision and just his leadership as a freshman is incredible as he gets the ball again and goes for the races. And number 11 steals that ball. That's Paul. Paul gave him fits last game. He is just an outstanding point guard as well. As they turn it over, and Darrell Ninja gets it. Mateo was rocking a headband last time he played here. No headband tonight. Kind of slow it down on a half-court offense, and this is what American wants to do. They want to slow down the Warriors, and they do a good job on that half-court possession as Paul will bring down the ball and get his team set up. Try to get it inside. Loses it. Number 54 gathers. His name is Michael. Michael down to 13. And it's good. 2-2 in a competitive game. And Sarawak, as you can see, like on the 3-point lines, there's the black line and then there's the pink line. So the black line is the 3-point line, and the pink line is your NBA 3-point line. And Capelli, he'll launch from anywhere and 3 or 4 steps back from that pink line and nail it. This kid had 30 points against American last time they played. As Capelli misses on that shot. And they call it travel. So Americans kind of done their job so far, kind of making the game muddy, slowing it down, making sure the Warriors don't run. Great drive by number 13. Ben. Ben inbounds it, tries to look at Christian, number 1 right there, the big guy in the paint, but they throw it out to Paul, and this kid has just handles. Christian, good looking shot. It goes down right in front of the 3-point line. It's a 2. But they give him a 3. Oh, yep, they brought it down to 2. So that's 4-2. Mateo looks to get something set up. Throws it over to Mackay. Mackay Sorensen down to Capelli. Capelli drives hard. They call double dribble. In last game, Capelli had some struggles in the first quarter and then came out of it. You know, and that's just part of being a freshman and learning. But this kid is just so athletic and just so good. Good offensive possession here by American as Paul takes it in, passes it off. Michael takes the shot. It's missed. Mackay Sorensen with the rebound. Over to Capelli. Capelli runs. Euro steps, throws a circus move, but gets fouled. A great sponsor we have is L&L Motor. We are here for you and your service and sales needs. One-stop shop for new wheels and tires, personalized accessories for new and used vehicle, and we find you your best financing options. Banks and credit unions. L&L Ford. And like I said, Dave Sorensen, he wanted to work on the free throws, get the freebies as they get 2 there. Paul will call a play. See if they can get it to their inside height. That's what they want to go to. Good penetration there by Paul. Back down to Paul. Ben throws it over to Paul. Gets it inside. A really good drive by Paul. Paul puts it almost in. Gets fouled. Number 11 will go to the line. And I was impressed watching this kid last time I saw him. He's got handles that are just unbelievable. Never loses the ball, never turns the ball over. And just, he's a really pesky defender as well. As he hits both. Smooth at the line. Number 11. So this is a little bit different of watching the Warriors kind of go into a half-court set, slowing things down. As they get it to Capelli, Capelli drives hard. Doesn't get the foul call, but puts it right in the basket. Doug, he drives in hard. No good on that. As Walker Sarawak goes the length of the floor and lays it in. And talking about a big 3, you got Capelli Sarawak, you got Mateo Sarawak, and then you have Walker Sarawak. They're cousins, but man, they sure battle together well. As a pass is by Sarawak to Sarawak to Sarawak, it is good! Capelli with 6. On the night, Doug tries to come and return the favor. They got to get it deep into their posts. He's working hard under there. Michael throws it up. Just short. As Walker, they said that he can drive with anyone. He gets it. That's a blocking foul. He's going to go to the line and get 2 shots. So things were starting to slow down a little bit, and then Uintah River kicks it up a notch. And then they go fast, go hard. That's like the Robert and I offense. Go fast, go hard. Ute Tribal Enterprises. Ute Tribal Enterprises invites you to take a coffee break at the only tribal-owned coffee house in the state of Utah. Offering fresh coffee, tasty frappes, special drinks, and locally made pastries. Find and follow Kapichi Kakan Ute Coffee House on Facebook or visit their website at www.utecoffee.com. So there's a timeout called, and we're going to actually take a timeout with them. And we're back here with 3 minutes and 11 seconds in the first quarter. 11-6 with the Warriors on top. And Walker Sarawak to the free throw line as he makes it. Ben comes in and runs point here. Transfers it to Doug. Doug looks underneath, doesn't see anyone, gets it to Ben though, and Ben's no good on that. Good steal by number 20. That's Jaden. Jaden battles Mateo right there. Mateo gets a foul. That will be his first foul. As he drills the first. So American calls that timeout, and they don't want this game to get away from them, and they don't want Uintah River to run. In those last possessions, they were running. And that was a good timeout to kind of slow down the momentum of Uintah River as the Warriors were starting to get everything to go, and they definitely don't want Capelli to put 30 on him again, as he has 6 at the moment. So Mateo drives hard, kicks it out to the 3. Capelli thinks about it, but no, gives it back to Mateo. Mateo drives in, and he's good. Mateo Sarawak. Doug throws it over to number 5. He can shoot it. John shoots it, misses just barely. Jaden puts it in off the glass. So Jaden checks in the game and has 2 really good plays right off the bat. A steal from Mateo, and then two points. Oh, and that's a nice shot by Mateo. As he kicks a 3. And an answer on the other side by Jaden. Jaden says, what you can do, I can do. As Mateo thinks about taking the shot again, kicks it out to Capelli, back to Mateo. Mateo into Ninja Look. Ninja Look for the 2. Darrell, another really good player on this Uintah River basketball team. He kind of has to be their best rebounder because they don't have a lot of height. And last year, as a shot goes in, last year his nickname was No Box, and it's because he didn't box out and didn't rebound. And this year, it's completely different. He's Skinny Snake. He's always slithering in there, getting the rebounds, making plays all over the place. Mateo looks back at Sorensen, sees what he wants to draw up here. 14 seconds on the clock. Capelli's going to get the last shot before the quarter. Let's see if he takes it or if he kicks it out to another player that's wide open. He throws it over to Mateo. Mateo will take the shot. He gets hammered. They're going to call the foul before that shot. That's a good call. So he's going to go to the line, and everybody else is going to go take a water break. As we see if he hits the first. He does. Man, that's a lonely feeling out there. You're all by yourself, just shooting on the free throw line. But he's a senior, and he's going to knock him down. That's 2. There's a three-pointer attempt, so he'll get 3 shots. Ice in the veins, Mateo Sarawap. Oh, and misses the last one. So he gets 2 off there, 21 to 15. And that's your quarter, and we're going to actually go out to break.
Some of the most important diagnostic tools in medicine today are in the radiology department. At Ashley Regional Medical Center, there are many modalities to choose from: CAT scans, nuclear medicine, MRI, 4D ultrasound, digital mammography, bone density scanning, and a totally digital format. The technicians at Ashley Regional are highly trained and are well known for their great customer service skills. If you need an x-ray of any kind, ask your physician to send you to Ashley Regional Medical Center for quality results.
We're greedy. We want to win it all. We want to be the best. You got to be strong. You got to be fast. And you got to have a gas tank that's so deep that you can't be broken.
Are back as Walker Sarawap is at the top of the key. Throws it over to Mateo Sarawap. Sarawap finishes at the rim. Man, already an outstanding game for Sarawap, for Mateo again. And he's came alive in these last 3 games, averaging about 18 points a game. And Jaden, relentless on the offensive rebound. Doesn't get the first one to go, but gets fouled on the second one. Strata Networks is proud to help bring you live coverage of local sports. Enjoy reliable coverage and unbeatable speeds from the company that brings you the most local cell sites than any other carrier. Nationwide 4G LTE coverage and the latest smartphones and mobile devices. Jaden, short on that one. Capelli with the crossover, back to Walker. Walker for 3. Long on that attempt. Great interior pass to 44, almost a baseball pass. Look at that rebound by Doug. What an athletic play, takes it away. I love watching this Doug play, man. He can be on my team. I want him running my point guard. He just has good vision, dribbles, never gets in trouble, hardly ever turns over the ball, and just makes sweet plays throughout the game. And that's a 3 by American. So that puts the score 3 points down. 6 minutes and 46 seconds left in the half. 23-20. Mateo pushes off. Oh, they're going to call an illegal screen on Ninja Look. Now they have on the scores 25-20. It's a 5-point game. As Doug drives in, gets it his own rebound. Doug for 3. Yes! And the scores are 22-25. Big shot by Doug there. 6 minutes and 13 seconds. Walker slows things down, and this is what exactly American wants. They want him to slow down, not run their fast-paced chaos offense. And Mateo. Ninja Look is working hard inside. Finally gets the ball. Mateo. He makes a great move using his body. That's another senior move. Using his body, getting fouled. Almost getting the and one. And Savage. The Savage family founded the company in 1946 with a single truck hauling coal and timber in Utah. Today, they are the leader in supply chain management solutions that are tailored to meet the needs of the customers across the variety of industries, including electric power generation, coal production, oil refining, railroad, chemical, oil field downhole services, and other industries. Mateo. 26-22. As they double team Doug, they throw it down deep, and there's Jaden. Jaden almost puts it in. Another offensive rebound by American, and a foul. Ben tries to put it back in, doesn't get it. But he's gonna go to the line. As nice shooters touch, hit the back of the rim, falls in. Strong rebound there by Mateo. Oh, and Mateo gets fouled. There's only one speed to this team, and it's full miles per hour. As Mateo gets the rebound and just takes off, turns on the jets, and all American can do is just foul. That'll be the first one on Ben as Mateo hits. Oh, he misses his first free throw of the night, too. I guess he did miss a free throw when he had the three-point opportunity as well. You see the interior cross screens in the paint with American do such a good job of trying to get their big guys open. Turn it over though, trying to get it there. And Capelli will run down the court, and Walker will dribbles, yo-yos it, throws it in to Capelli. Capelli is off the mark. Mateo, oh. That would have been a huge shot if it went down. 27-23, American still close in this. A great pass to Doug underneath the rim. 27-25, two-point game. And just when you thought that the Warriors were maybe gonna try to get a bigger lead, American comes back with some physical play, and it's because that guy, Doug, number 11, working hard. As Ninja Look gets an open look, misses, but Capelli rebounds and puts it back in. 4 minutes and 13 seconds till half. The shot is no good. Capelli throws a deep pass. It's intercepted, but then gotten back by Uintah River. And Walker fouls number 5. John. So Walker, I believe that's going to be his second foul, but we'll see. Third foul. That's a big foul. They don't need Walker getting 3 fouls in the first half. They're definitely going to sit him for the rest until third quarter, and he's frustrating. And every right to. I mean, like, you don't want that to happen. But Walker, he is just relentless, pesky defender. And sometimes those fouls come when he's just so into that. Shot is made by John. 29-27, 2-point game. See what Mateo can do on this possession. He throws it into the interior to Capelli. Capelli thinks about it but gets fouled. Capelli will go to the line. So right now, you know, Uintah River's doing a good job of keeping the big guys from not hurting them. It's Doug making those plays on the outside and hitting threes that is keeping them close in this game. So Uintah River doing a good job of keeping to their keys to the game. And the Warriors, they just don't have a lot of height, and so they have to work really hard on the boards against this really tall team. Great defensive play, number 23, Simone Gonzalez. I think that we had a jersey change before last game, because 23, it looks like, is Makai Sorensen. Doug drives, penetrates, almost gets the hoop, but no good. They're going to call a foul, a push. On the other side, it looked like when he was trying to get the rebound, number 24, that's his first foul. And the Warriors are already they've been in the bonus. Eight fouls, it's a one-on-one opportunity. And Ninja Look misses the free throw, and American rebounds and will bring it down the court. Doug throws it to Ben. Ben for three, and that's good. I told you that kid had a really good shot from the free throw line as he got touched to hit it, and that one was straight through. (30-31). 1-point lead for the Warriors. 2 minutes and 53 seconds till half. Capelli throws it out to Mateo. Mateo back to Ninja Look. Down into Makai. And he's gonna get fouled. Nope, just knocked out of bounds. Sorensen's got to get it in. Almost a 5-second call. Does get it in to Ninja Look. Back to Capelli. Capelli for three. It's good. Three. Capelli Sarawak connects. Doug, see if he answers. No, he throws it over to number 5, and he can answer. It's an air ball. Michael gathers the rebound. Doug gets it before it goes to the half-court line. Doug resets. Thinks about the three, gets a screen, loses the ball. Number 1, Christian. And look at that athletic play by Doug as he gets up and throws it in to an open player, Michael, for 2. Tie ball game, minute 45. Crossover by Mateo. Mateo drives, basically slows down in midair but misses on the attempt. Capelli does the same thing and he misses. And Doug takes it away from Capella, and he's running, he's gonna maybe get it. He got the offensive foul. Really good placement by Mateo to get in front and get the offensive foul. And Doug, man, he was hauling, going really fast down the lane. Kind of hurt his knee on there, or just adjusting his strap. He looks like he's okay. So Mateo slows it down, minute and 16 seconds left. Capelli looks for the interior. They kick it over to a Walker. No. Oh, and there's a good shot by American. Just falls out. Doug comes back the other way, 46 seconds left. He gets a trap, he's trapped in the corner, but they throw it down interiorly to number 1, he gets it to go! Christian battles underneath, puts it in. 32, 28 seconds left. You know, Warriors look to push and tried to get that one to go in, sneak a point in. I think they'll reset and take the last shot here. It's 34-32 actually. American just takes the lead. As Capelli looks to throw it into Mateo. Mateo kicks it out to a wide open guy. Air ball, no good for Capelli. As Doug has 11 seconds, throws it into Michael. Michael with the fadeaway, and it's no good. Throws it back out. Doug for 3, it's good if it goes. I hope they call it no good if it goes, but it doesn't go anyway. And that's your half, 32-34, 2-point game, very close. And we knew it would be this way because American just has a lot of height. And they use it really well, they rebound. And in halftime, you know, Dave Sorensen for you and River, he says, you guys got to crash the boards. We got to start making shots, and we just got to keep running and gunning like we have been. And American, they can be proud of what they did too. I mean, they were running, they were using their height. Doug did a great job on the point guard abilities, and just an outstanding game. And if you're watching this, you're just in tuned with how great these players are and how competitive this game is. And we're gonna go to halftime and hear from our sponsors and do a few things, and we'll be back in the second half.
At Strata Networks, we believe that today's children are tomorrow's future. Each year, we award nearly $50,000 in scholarships to graduating seniors, sponsor a group of juniors to attend the UREA Youth Leadership Challenge at Snow College, and send a group of students to explore Washington, D.C. as part of the FRS Youth Tour. This year, one of those students could be you. Apply now for scholarships and youth programs at stratanetworks.com.
Founded in 1946 by the Savage family with a single truck, today, Savage is the leader in supply chain management solutions that are tailored to meet the needs of our customers across a variety of industries. We are a proud sponsor of high school sports coverage and the community here in the Uintah Basin.
there's a tradition in wrestling with this sport that when people wrestle us, we want them to remember how tired and how hard we wrestled them so that they maybe don't ever forget that, whether they won or lost.
Stanskert, head coach at Uintah High School. Wrestled in Fargo South, two-time state champion. I was NDSU two-time All-American at North Dakota State University. Placed several times in the Greco division and done quite well in that. Three-time qualifier for the Olympic and World Games. And now here, head coach here, and trying to make men out of boys.
My name's Philip Ketty, assistant wrestling coach here at Uintah High School. Graduated from Uintah High School, went on to wrestle at the University of Iowa. Three-time All-American there, and then continued to wrestle internationally for another 5 years and moved back home to coach at my alma mater. All right, there's going to be times where you're going to have to find ways to grind it out and win close matches, and I think we're doing a lot better at that. For me, it's more like there's history, but there's what we can do now, and that's pretty much all I think about. Yeah, there's going to be some tradition there, and that can kind of get us a lot of maybe people to wrestle, and that can help get us kids to come out and wrestle. But you know, the future is all that really matters. So yeah, the legacy helps bring the kids out, but it's up to us to continue to do that. Yes.
We want these kids to have the opportunities. Everything's on the rise here at Uintah High School. We have the staff, we have kids who are buying in, and you know, and that's all you can do. We're going to be successful no matter what.
You know, I hope they learn how to be responsible, accountable, hardworking fathers, husbands, workers, employees, business owners. You know, I think that wrestling's one of those sports where it's a sport that truly doesn't lie in your results. It will be honest based on the work you're putting into it. That's what you're going to get out of it. And when you start to do that and see the success that you can have from hard work, I think that really carries over into some life attributes. So for me, I want, number one, them to realize that this is going to build character for the rest of your life, and how you treat things, approach things, and how you learn to not just take what you get, but more go get what you want. Win that tournament, you know, it says something about, you know, your preparedness for moving on to the next level. And really, it's just an opportunity, and that's how these kids have to look at it. It's an opportunity for them to get better, number one, but also prove and show their talent level, what they train to do.
You got to be strong, you got to be fast, and you got to have a gas tank that's so deep that you can't be broken.
Yeah, it's exciting to get on there, just wrestle and know that I kind of have a target on my back.
Got to stay focused, or else your mind will start wandering and start psyching yourself out.
Uintah High School.
I'm Amanda Hartman. I'm the new Director of Nursing here at the Villa. Here at the Villa, it's far more than a nurse-patient relationship. You truly are like a family. We have a community here, we have neighborhoods within our community, and we create lasting relationships that mirror that of our own families.
We're kind of just one big family because we're their sole providers, and we spend a lot of time with each and every resident. Even our rehab patients are here for months at a time, so we really create a family-like environment with them also.
Since 1933, the 7-Eleven Ranch restaurant has been committed to serving ranch-style home cooking made fresh from scratch every day. Over the past 85 years, we've been an active part of the community, supporting local events and basin athletes. And now we invite you to join us in a celebration 85 years in the making. Stop in today for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Be sure to like us on Facebook for limited time promotions as we celebrate 85 years of serving you. The 7-Eleven Ranch Restaurant, 77 East Main, downtown Vernal.
And welcome back out here to Uintah River at Fort Duchesne as we get the second half started. Third quarter, 7 minutes and 20 seconds left as Capelli just hit the first shot coming out of half underneath for two as he gets the steal. Gathers but throws it back in and to Paul. Paul throws it to Michael. Michael for the finish. So one change from the second half to the first. Number 11, it's not Doug. His name is Paul. They got that corrected on the score sheet here. As Paul takes it down the court. Capelli with a good defensive play, trying to get his arm in there, trying to get the steal, doesn't get it, as Michael throws it up and gets 4 straight points for the American Dragons. 38-34, 4-point lead. Mateo drives in hard, and one. Mateo. So the best thing you can do to answer a 4-point run, let's get an and one play. Go hard to the hoop. 6 minutes and 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Mateo drops the free throw. 1-point game. Put some half-court pressure on. Oh, they meet Paul at the half-court line. Uintah River does, and it kind of makes him throw an errant pass, and it's a turnover. That's a good win for the Warriors right there to turn them over right off the bat. See if they can get some inside play in. They kick it out to Mateo. Mateo thinks about the three, goes in hard. It just misses on the layup. Paul, he's gonna go in. Nope, he passes it out to the three to Michael, and oh my goodness. That's a three. And that's Ray. Ray on that shot. He's got the goggles on out there, Ray. Drills the three as Capelli, he fits a three of his own! Now, if they can get Capelli on fire, there's no stopping him. Kid has range. They stop play for a minute here with a foul. 40-41. .5:19 on the clock. They get it in deep to Michael. Michael makes them pay. 3-point basketball game. Mateo over to Capelli. Capelli thinks about the three, he takes it. Short on that one. Paul calls the number of the play. Penetrates, then kicks out. Back to Paul. Paul for three. Mateo runs down the court, immediately turns the ball over. They call travel, though, on Ray as he forgets to dribble before he takes a step. So we're already really competitive in this third quarter by both teams. Either one of them want to get down more by 6 points. Mateo to Capelli. Capelli behind the three-point line. He gets it! Huge shot by Capelli from the corner three. And a timeout is called right away by American. Tie ball game. And they're going to call full timeout, and we're going to take a timeout too.
Founded in 1946 by the Savage family with a single truck, today, Savage is the leader in supply chain management solutions that are tailored to meet the needs of our customers across a variety of industries. We are a proud sponsor of high school sports coverage and the community here in the Uintah Basin.
And we're back here live. I'm Brandon Jones reporting live from VTV. 4 minutes and 23 seconds left as Mateo drives. Crossover, gets fouled. And the Warriors are doing a really good job of driving in and taking the contact. Oh, but they call that before the shot, so they'll inbound it. Capelli into Mateo. Mateo looks, takes the shot. No soup on the play. Great penetration again, but they're going to call an offensive foul, and it's a Mateo in the right place at the right time again. And that's 2 offensive fouls by Paul. Paul goes so strong to the rim, and talking to Jordy Dye, he knows that he's one of their assistant coaches. They know the ability of Paul, and they know that he likes to drive hard to the rim, and he made some adjustments and said, just get in front of this guy, get an offensive foul, as another shot goes in for American. So back and forth, tie ball game. And another timeout, a chess match going on between the both coaches here early in this second half. And we're going to stay right here and talk about some sponsors with 7-Eleven Ranch. You know, next time you're in Vernal, stop by. The best food in the basin. And Ashley Regional Medical Center is the Level 4 Trauma Center. This means there is a dedicated trauma team with extensive training to assist with trauma cases in the ER. So there was a timeout on the floor. Three minutes and 32 seconds left. Tie ball game, Mateo. Back to Mateo. Mateo drives in hard, almost gets it to go. And that's a big foul, because that's going to be on Paul. Mateo will go back to the line now. So they call that on 54, actually. They call it on Michael. And that's his fourth. And that's big problems, too, because he's had a really good second half. Put up 6 right in the very first second of the second half. And now has to go to the bench with 4 fouls. Sarawak drills the next one. Paul drives and kicks over to Christian. Christian thinks about the 2, but gets it underneath to a better shot. That was a good, better, and best situation right there. As, oh, and Paul comes out. It doesn't look like he's going to come out of the game, but he's limping a little bit. But anyway, they got a really good pass right there and made another one. And then I thought that was a good shot that they had, and he kicked it deeper, got fouled. So that's your good, better, best option. That's number 50 gets the foul. That's his first, as the first free throw goes down for Jaden. Jaden misses the second one. Throws it to Mateo. Mateo, this is what he does. He likes to just drive that. And he does, and it looks like he's down. They're not going to give him the points. And I think that was a good call. He was fouled a little bit before that drive was even put in. Three minutes and 3 seconds left in the third. See if they can get a shot to Capelli here. They throw it in no man's land. It's picked off by American. American throws it into John. John to Jaden. Jaden puts it up, it gets fouled. Really good passing by this American team. Very fundamentally sound. Know their strengths and go right to it. Know that they have big, tall, athletic guys inside. Mateo will come sit down. Ninja Look will enter the game. Caleb Sespooch is in the game with number 0. Kai Sorensen. Capelli to Mackay. Mackay back to Capelli. Capelli for 3. It's off the front of the rim. And a good rebound by American, and it's going to be a foul on Uintah River. Christian does a great job in the paint to seal off his guy and get those rebounds when he needs to. And he's a great under pressure kind of guy too. When the games are at their hardest points of the moment, he gets a big offensive rebound to put back. He can make a shot. As a big pass down to Ninja Look, and Ninja Look off the glass. 2-point game. American almost loses it. And there's that Christian with that big shot. And that's what I'm talking about. When things get tough, Christian just makes big plays. Capelli dips his shoulder. Could have got the foul, puts it in anyway. And John gets pushed underneath, but he passes it to open Christian, and Christian makes it count. Capelli comes back down to answer, but tying the pink line, and that's your NBA three. Capelli Sarawak. American tries to answer back. They get their own rebound. Jaden drives hard. Jaden no good on the first attempt. Uintah River looks like they got possession. It goes out of bounds. It's gonna go Warriors ball. Wow, things got put up a notch in the last couple minutes. A minute 12 left in the third quarter. And Walker Sarawak will come back out on the floor. He has to be careful. He has 3 fouls. Got his fouls early. Hasn't been out on the floor very much in this. This is actually his first time out on the floor in the second half. Mateo will check back in. See what kind of inbound play they get. They get a good screen right there on Mateo. Mateo takes advantage. Great defensive play by Capelli, takes it away. And again, it's gonna be Warriors basketball. They call a foul on number 21 from American. And there's 7 fouls, and so it's gonna be a one-on-one situation. Moon Lake Electric, in operation since 1938. Owned by the people they serve, Moon Lake is a corporate, non-privately owned, providing power to the area since 1938. And speaking of electric, we got an electric game going on here, 57-51. Walker. And no good on that free throw, but Mateo comes up with the rebound. A lot of contact there, no call. 43 seconds. John comes to push Mateo. Good defense by American right there. Good defense by John. Playing a zone defense on top here. Mateo thinks about the 3, drives in hard, uses his body contact, and gets 2 shots. Mateo does that so well as he drives to the lane and not necessarily even know he's gonna make the shot, but it puts his body right into the defender and forces the ref to call a foul. That's just good basketball. Mateo misses the first opportunity. As Lex will check into the game, and Jaden will come out for American. And then on this possession, if I'm American, you got to get it to Christian underneath. He's been so solid in this second half. They just got to keep going to what they're good at. as John almost loses it. He does lose it. Ninja Look comes up with it. But they give it back to American. It looked like it went off Ninja Look. Good call by the refs. And the big story here is Paul, number 11, the point guard for American, hasn't came back on the court since he hurt his knee and was limping off. A big block by Uintah River. The Warriors run. Ninja Look looks for the open man, doesn't get him, and the buzzer sounds. They don't get a shot off, but 57-51. It's electric in here. We're going to come back for an awesome fourth quarter. Stay tuned. We're going to go to a commercial break.
At Strata Networks, we believe that today's children are tomorrow's future. Each year, we award nearly $50,000 in scholarships to graduating seniors, sponsor a group of juniors to attend the UREA Youth Leadership Challenge at Snow College, and send a group of students to explore Washington, D.C. as part of the FRS Youth Tour. This year, one of those students could be you. Apply now for scholarships and youth programs at stratanetworks.com.
We're back for 8 minutes of basketball here at Fort Duchesne, fourth quarter time. And look who came back. Paul is on the floor at point guard for American as he drives hard, kicks to Lex. Lex is just off. Capelli runs. Whoa, what a Euro step that was. Doesn't get it. John to Paul, it's good. American answers with a big play there by Paul. Holy cow, did you see him get up in the air? I mean, I know he traveled when he came down, but are you serious? That looked like a free safety intercepting Tom Brady. Paul, so athletic. Capelli slows it down. Everybody's got to take a breath. Mateo through the legs again. Dices. Oh my, Alba in and just comes out. Paul kicks it out to Lex. Lex for three. It's good! Lex with an absolutely massive shot. 56-57, and fouled. Chance to tie. Lex doesn't complete the opportunity, but they get their own rebound. American kicks it back out to Christian. Christian over to Paul. Paul almost hit that one. Christian underneath, and there it is. Big shot, big Christian. As Mateo kicks it over to Ninja Look. Ninja Look for three. Off on the opportunity. Paul. Thought they were going to slow it down. They're not going to. Well, they get in their offense. They try to get it underneath. John puts it into Christian, and he's open, and he gets it. And that's going to be a quick timeout by Sorensen, not liking what he sees, seeing Sorensen get underneath wide open and hurting the Warriors on these last couple possessions. Great fast-paced game basketball, 57-60 with 6 minutes and 12 seconds. Man, you know, what the things that the Warriors have been doing great of just playing defense and getting into the grill of players. They need to get back to that. They need to really play defense for this next 6 minutes, and I'm pretty sure that's what Dave Sorensen is telling him. We have got to get our players in better situations, especially blocking out when we miss shots. Christian is just killing us. An American, like, these are two good coaches. Every time they get in trouble, they're calling a timeout. It's a chess match. They're playing chess, not checkers. It's Capelli. Gets across the timeline. See what they've drawn up in this tie-up. If they get a play to Mateo, if they get a play to Capelli. Capelli shoots the three, and it sits there on the rim for a minute, and then falls in. 60-60. And a steal, and there's that defense from Uintah River. As Walker drives in, gets fouled. He's going to the line to get ahead, possibly by 2. High competitive athletic game here we have between Uintah River and American International. As Walker steps to the line and hits the first one. And Walker's good on the second. It's a 2-point game. Paul dribbles at the top. Throws it to Lex, to Michael. Michael, no good, but rebounded by Paul. Paul over to John. In the interior, what a great pass in the inside, but a better play by Walker. Sarawak with the steal, and it goes off his knee and out of bounds to the Warriors. Some pressure by Christian. Mateo drives all the way to the hole, gets blocked. He's met by Paul, who meets him in. Oh, there's a play by American. They're gonna call it not an offensive foul. Said he slid into it, and that's a defensive play. Number 23 goes to the line, Ray. As he misses his first shot, 62-60. Warriors still remain in the lead. Man, I wish we had the L&L replay going on it, and you could just see how high that Paul from American gets. He met Mateo Sarawak on that layup in the strap, and almost threw a ball back into the VTV broadcasting unit here. Coming right at you, the ball. Mateo's looking to get open, they get Capelli open. Capelli takes it to Walker. Walker dribbles once and then throws it into Ninjaluk. Ninjaluk for 2, and that is just a great possession on offense for the Warriors to put this game by 4 points. Paul kicks it to John. John penetrates. And they call a foul. And that's on Ninjaluk, and that's his 4th. 4 fouls on Ninjaluk. Simone Gonzalez will come in the game for him. John connects on the first one, 3-point game. 4 minutes and 41 seconds left of basketball, unless this one goes to a dramatic overtime like last week. Last week it was the Uintah River Warriors against Layton Christian, and it was a 3-point attempt by Mateo as Capelli drives. And Paul drives, he drives hard, he crosses over. Oh, and it hits his player right in the head. A little too much heat on that pass from Paul. Paul's looking for the foul, doesn't get it. Kicks it over to his player. And it's rebounded by a Uintah River. Mateo to Walker. Walker for three, no good. Mateo is right there. Johnny on the spot. Mateo puts it in. And that's a timeout is called by American. Can't believe that they got their own rebound on that play with all the hype they have. The adrenaline is just pumping in the crowd and everywhere, and just continue to stay with us. We're going to go to a commercial and be right back.
Since 1933, the 7-Eleven Ranch restaurant has been committed to serving ranch-style home cooking made fresh from scratch every day. Over the past 85 years, we've been an active part of the community, supporting local events and basin athletes. And now we invite you to join us in a celebration 85 years in the making. Stop in today for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Be sure to like us on Facebook for limited time promotions as we celebrate 85 years of serving you. The 7-Eleven Ranch Restaurant, 77 East Main, downtown Vernal.
And we are back here live in Fort Duchesne. 3 minutes and 59 seconds on the clock. Really close game between the Uintah River Warriors versus the Dragons. American International is Paul. Man, doing some work up top. Throws it over to an open 14 who airballs the shot. And it's going to be Warrior basketball. Mateo's just played so great in this game. Getting all sorts of fouls and ones as he goes up again. And off the glass! He connects! Mateo Sarawak getting it done. Paul kicks it out to another open guy, misses. It's gonna stay with American. And man, if I'm Paul, I'm gonna put this in my hands or Christian hands. But Christian's not even on the, oh, there's Christian, he's over there on the other side. You've gotta get this in the interior. As John puts it up, Christian with the offensive rebound, no good, again, and he's fouled! And he gets the and one. You know, players play and that's what they do, and Christian just comes up with a huge play to put this game closer. Christian, so 63-68, almost gets it to go, no good, but they get the offensive rebound and Michael puts it up and no good either. Mateo drives strong, throws it into Walker. Walker saves it. Big athletic play to Capelli, no good. John brings it down. Gotta have one on this possession for American. He looks like he could have got bailed out on a foul there. No contact, no call. Walker almost loses it. But Mateo will gather, throw it to Capelli. Capelli back to Walker. 2 minutes and 37 seconds left. Crunch time for American on defense. And another timeout is called by Dave Sorensen this time. And we'll stay here. You know, this game has been awesome. 68-63, really fast-paced at times. A lot of athletic plays. Just people being heroes. Paul doing everything for American. Christian doing a ton for American. And on this side, Capelli and Mateo just being the leaders they are, getting things done. You know, we're talking about a couple weeks ago when the Warriors were playing Layton Christian. They had such a great opportunity to win that game, And Layton Christian is just a great team. They only lost like one before that, and it was a really hard matchup. But Mateo hit a 3 to go to overtime, and this place went absolutely crazy. And ever since then, Mateo has just been playing lights out. And it looked like this could be a really close game too, and it possibly could go to overtime too. So Uintah River, Walker. See what kind of defense that American has. They stay in a zone, 3-2. Now they're just going to try to waste time. Smart play by Dave Sorensen, saying just, you know what, let's just run the clock, 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Now there's 2 minutes and 5. In high school, there's no shot clock, so they have to just come up and foul or try to steal. American hasn't put any kind of pressure on the ball handlers yet. As Mateo kicks it to Capelli. Capelli thinks about the 3, but takes it in, 5 for 2 and 1. Capelli Sarawak. See, now that's a growing experience right there. Before, he would have just took the 3. He saw an opportunity to fake the 3 and take it in the lane, and then not only that, getting fouled, using his body like Sarawak, like Mateo does, and puts it in. Huge shot, because it's 70-63 now with a 6-point game. As Capelli misses. And a timeout is called by American. And that's going to be a full timeout, and we're going to take a timeout too.
Founded in 1946 by the Savage family with a single truck, today, Savage is the leader in supply chain management solutions that are tailored to meet the needs of our customers across a variety of industries. We are a proud sponsor of high school sports coverage and the community here in the Uintah Basin.
Welcome back. 1 minute and 47 seconds in a highly competitive game. 70-63, 6-point game. American takes it down as Paul kicks it underneath the Christian. Christian gets it for 2. Just how they drew it up, and they're going to have to stop the clock because they lost all the time and all the scores. Oh, they get it put up there fast. 1 minute 36 seconds, 70-63. And the same thing happened in the girls' game before, but it was a lot longer wait. That was some quick action time. Good job by the scores table. It's a 5-point game. Really big shot by Christian underneath. As Walker drives, Jaden's in his way. Gets a very tall defender in his way, tries to get it into Mateo, but overthrows it high. And this is a big opportunity for American. As Paul has got to look for Christian or Jaden. Jaden that gets it. A big offensive rebound. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Paul with the big offensive rebound. Skies for that rebound, and he gets it. And Jaden goes, drives, and gets hacked. I mean, but the play there was Paul. The guy continues to have like this vertical. comes up with a huge offensive rebound, puts it back into Jaden. Jaden hits the first one. He misses the second. 4-point game. American comes with the pressure, almost makes Mateo turn it over. Capelli is fouled by Paul. And Paul's got to be careful because I think he might be in a little bit of a foul trouble right there. Yeah, 4 fouls. And he is way too big for this team to be out. On the American side, it's became the Christian Paul show. And Capelli and Mateo are getting it done for Uintah River. You know, you can feel something in the air tonight, and it's probably the senior night. This is Mateo's senior night. A little bit of emotion. And Capelli drills it. He's just a freshman. He's got 3 years to go. This kid's impressive. Timeout, 52 seconds. And the coaching of Uintah River is just so great this year. Dave Sorensen, you know, you got Jordy Dye and Lonnie Favel. And you could just tell how much they, you know, really love these kids, and on and off the court, just making them leaders and just really care. And one of the cool one of the things I saw a couple weeks ago when that overtime finish shot went by Mateo, the coaching staff just went nuts. And they went out on the floor and they were hugging their guys. I mean, kids respond to player coaches. And when you have a coach that you can trust, you'll walk through a wall for him. And that's just how it is with this Uintah River team. There's a jump ball. As Uintah gets in the scrum right there, and they get the ball back, 71-66 with the possession arrow going to the Warriors. Big time plays by the Warriors as Sarawak gets the half court pass, resets. They don't want to foul out Paul, but it looks like they might have to if he's going to be the one guarding Capelli up there. Mateo thinks about the three, thinks better of it, resets. 20 seconds, 19 seconds. This game's going to go to the Warriors. They're going to have to go foul soon. And Mateo just kicks it to the outside. It's saved. Mateo gets it back. Oh, and there's some sloppy basketball. And they turn it over. And that can't happen. If the score was any closer, this could be a real bad opportunity. But a great opportunity for American to get some points up as the floater goes up from Paul. Paul misses. 14 takes the shot, no good. And that's your ball game. And on senior night, Mateo Sarawak comes up huge, and the Uintah River Warriors come up huge. I mean, there's just, everybody's excited in the gym right now. You know, ending your season on a win, there's nothing else better. And now they go to region after this. They'll get to play some tournament basketball, but this will be the last time they play here this year for Uintah River. And you got to give it to American International. They came in here, played their hearts out. Christian had an outstanding game, was always there, big shot after big shot. Paul was just a joy watching him, get up in the clouds and jump. The athleticism, his vertical is crazy. But just a great win for the Uintah River Warriors. And as you can see, the great sportsmanship that these teams have. And, I've had fun. This is a blast calling games here at Uintah River. VTV, you got to tune in. If you have games you want to watch, they downloaded them to YouTube. You can watch them later. It's just a great situation. So we'll see you here back next year at Uintah River Basketball. I'm Brandon Jones at VTV. We're out.